Hey, Connor from Neversink Farm here. Today we're gonna use the gritter. So the gritter is used to make markings on top of a bed so that planting is much easier. It's evenly spaced, looks beautiful. I use the gritter for every transplant across the farm. Spools are interchangeable. I have perfect spacing for 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, and you get really beautiful markings. It cuts the soil so nicely. It just takes a minute to roll it. It takes no effort. You can use one spool for many different spacings by using the corners, the centers, any part of the grid that you wish. When you're planting in a bed, you need something to lay it out. Every square foot on the farm is something you've got to maintain and use and take care of and cultivate. And so any wasted space just costs you money. So that's why I always have stakes permanently in so that I can use them to run a string down and my paths stay in the same place. I don't have to lay out everything all the time. It makes it much easier. But even if you are relaying it out, you need to know where the edges of your bed are, and you need to know where you're going to plant. If you're hand transplanting or seeding, you need to know so that you're not planting into the path, right? So it has a bed marker out to the edge, which all I'm using is I'm just lining it up with the string. All it's doing is centering the gritter in the center of the bed, regardless of what spool, right? And then I'm just pulling it along and it leaves a perfect grid. And the important part about having plants perfectly spaced is production, because then they're going to grow evenly. They're all going to have the same amount of space around them before they start touching each other. And it's very hard to sell lettuce heads when they're all different sizes. And you're wasting space if you grow a small lettuce head with a bunch of big lettuce heads. You're just losing money all the time. So it's about production, and it's also about cultivation, because without straight, even plantings, it's very hard to go fast down a row. So it just makes cultivating so much easier, right? All I need to do is roll it down the bed. Very easy to see, perfect grid. Easy to plant, anybody can do it, and it's so fast.